the most, well, basically the thing that will probably happen. I don't know, like if you can tell when they are working on comic in any way, like they would not release a video before it or anything like that.
Go ahead. How much was that size, as in difference, please?
What was that? I don't know how to do math, so I gotta calculate it.
Feel
Yeah,
free.
well, we've seen it jumping up very, very steady with the small amount of anomalies here
Yeah.
and there, but that doesn't change the fact that they could speed it up whenever they want.
Okay, so my theory about that, all those anomalies is, if okay, so currently we've found anomalies of like 1 second, right? And those anomalies usually come with updates of like 1 second. Sorry, 0.001, and those anomalies usually come with like 1 second or something like that difference of updating as well. So if they have like a backend script running that is a cron job that usually updates depending on the time with a set timer to count down to a certain date, that could be very possible.
Okay, it's 0.0076.
76,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, so that could be like a 2 second delay, or no, so not a 2 second delay, yeah, something of that sort. Like two updates that you or the server missed. That could happen if they have a server that's like a virtual server that's running, and there are a host of other cron jobs running in the same server. We've seen such anomalies before. Like in the beginning, I calculated a plus 76 anomaly, and it was like uh, uh, I was missing something in between.
Yeah, but what really bothers me about this whole thing is how they hype it up and they get you really involved, and then they just like killed all this hype, and I don't understand why they did that.
They don't like kill the hype. They
That's the thing I was mentioning before. Like people are getting upset about this all the time. Like everyone was like waiting for something to happen with that percentage, and nothing happened.
Yeah,
And
true.
that happened like 4 times already, and people are getting really frustrated about this.
Yeah, it's like this. Most of the time, it's us theorizing that this percentage mark will give us a clue, and that usually doesn't happen. Besides that fact, what do you call, with the percentage mark and all that, there are things that we still couldn't figure out. Example, reap image, the tracer trail. Those are things that we still couldn't figure out. It's not like they are literally keeping us without anything to think about. They are just what, taking their sweet time doing something that will, what do you call, take us on another 8-hour train figuring out what it is. We usually figure out things that they take ages to build up in matter of hours.
Yeah, exactly. And if
We can't
if
blame
I
them for that.
well, I don't necessarily blame them for it, but if I were them, I'm obviously not them though, and they have their own agenda and their
All
own
right,
plans.
now
But
now you just confirmed you are a Bliss employee.
no, but what I would do is I would put out a clue that is obvious that we're
Don't give them
supposed.
ideas, please.
No, just hear me out.
This
I
one,
would put a, I would put out a clue of something to crack that is obvious for us to crack. Like it basically, hey, figure this one out, or I'm going to give you something more difficult now, and make it so difficult that we know for a fact that this isn't a dead end. And it's just so difficult that it will take us forever to crack. Kind of like the new Reaper
Tracer
image.
trail?
Well, the Tracer Trail, they've skipped that though. And that's the thing. Why would you jump ahead of that and
I don't
completely
think that
ignore
they
it and
have.
not even?
I don't think that they have skipped it. My idea
I
is
do.
that it could be an end game.
Exactly, and that was my idea originally. But what I've said is the tracer trail is something that was given to us
So
that we don't
it's
have the key
yeah,
to
true.
break yet. They haven't given us the clue to break in order to break the tracer trail.
So even if it was something like that, my idea is if it was something like that, okay, the tracer trail could have given us a link to another image, which they can easily replace because we would know what the link is until we decrypt the freaking thing and like make it an endgame at any given time. Who
Exactly.
knows?
Exactly. And that's what I've been saying is that um
They
my
can like change the ARG while the ARG is ongoing.
Did anyone try to use that tracer code to basically just separate the letters from like numbers and other things, and basically just try to put like a words out of
Not
it?
quite, cause okay, so not we didn't do that because there's a part called salted that clearly indicates that it's SSL encrypted. So you don't usually put something called salted underscore underscore in front of it without any reason.
Yeah, I know. Like that's the first thing you think about. That's why I'm saying this now, because maybe Blizzard wants us like to get out of the trailer bit, so they will stall it. I don't know. I'm just tossing ideas around.
Okay, so it's a good idea. I don't mind if you go check it, but I'm trying to stop us from going into Skycode again.
I
yeah.
mean, you don't have to stop us from doing anything since we don't
Yeah,
have anything to do.
yeah, true. Go ahead. Like we were like what? We were checking for header files in other the repo image. We were that jobless. So yeah, feel free.
Yeah, if you want to chase something, even if you know it may be a dead end, go for it because there's literally not a
Nothing to
whole
do.
lot to do right now.
Yeah, I hate when like out of the puzzles, like from the trail, it just became frustration and people don't know what to do. I don't know, like Blizzard wanted it to do this like to people. I don't know what the plan was.
Well, my ultimate prediction about this whole thing, and I think it would be a really cool idea. I'm not saying it's 100% prediction. It's just a cool idea that I had, is that once we finally get done with the whole ARG, we'll like the final thing that we get from them is a URL, and we go to that URL, and it's a video or an image of Sombra, and or I mean, it could very well be the Sombra introduction video. That way, the people who are doing the ARG or whoever figured it out first, it's not may not necessarily be us, but whoever figures it out first gets to see Sombra before anyone else as a reward.
True, true,
That
true.
kind of
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And that solidifies that what you call theory, like the tracer image theory. Like that thing could be transferred into something else.
The one thing about
Will-
Sombra that like we already know is that she's breaking the fourth wall with the players with like the community. So maybe she's like just trying to somehow reveal herself to us, but she's now like don't want to do it because of the lore. She's afraid that if she will reveal like herself to us, she will also like I don't know get cut or something.
Well, it's not directly like breaking the fourth wall. It's like the way that they broke the fourth wall in what you call Deadpool or something like that.
But
Because
that's exactly breaking the
it
fourth
doesn't,
wall.
yeah. So it's not exactly breaking the fourth wall, like breaking all the law and all that, but yeah, it's sort of
Well,
breaking the
you
fourth
don't know
wall.
yet. You know, like once Sombra is released, maybe she will be exactly like that. Maybe she won't be nothing like
There
that.
is a
I
theory that
don't know.
Sombra will never get released, and it's just an ARG character that they can just
I
pull
like
up.
I that was like the first theory people came up with. Like Sombra is not a hero. I don't think so. Like Blizzard would not do these shenanigans with us if they were not about to release
Yeah,
something.
yeah. So another hero other than Sombra, because
Well, there.
come on,
No, I
But if
don't.
you think about it, there's no other clues about any other heroes, though. That's the thing. They're hyping
no,
up
it's
Sombra and they're dropping clues for her everywhere, but we haven't been able to find a single clue about any other hero that
see,
could
they did
possibly.
that. They did that with what they call like when the Anna stuff came out. Like Sombra was hyped there as well. Like we were thinking Anna was actually Sombra, and that wasn't true.
To be honest, Sombra was teased before Anna.
Yeah,
We,
Sombra
we
was
just we just
before Anna.
connected Sombra to Anna's
Yeah,
the trailer shit that was at the end, right? Like, I'm not saying that this is not Sombra. It's obviously she is, but what I'm saying is that Sombra was like planned before, or like with Anna or before Anna.
Well,
yeah.
I've
So there must be a reason that they are not like putting it out as fast as they want. Like if they
well,
were teasing it before everything else, there must have been a reason for it.
well,
Come on,
I've
this
heard.
like moment in crime thing was bought in September of 2015. The website
Well,
was bought in
yeah.
September in 2015, so that's way back.
Yeah, and something that I've heard is that whenever they were originally developing the game, now this is fact. It was originally supposed to be a new MMO before it became what it is today,
Titan.
um, and they had a bunch of heroes that they were originally going to release, but they didn't have a complete balance over those heroes yet, so they scrapped them from the game until a later time. And it's been rumored that Sombra was one of those heroes, and that's the reason why we have voice files that are currently in the game. Where's Sombra when you need her? I'm sensing something weird right
Yeah,
now, because you hear all the heroes say things like there's something weird, or there's something around me right now, or something like that. They make an announcement that there's something invisible near them. So it's been speculated that Sombra is that character who was originally supposed to be put in the game, but she wasn't balanced for the gameplay yet,
yeah,
and so
true.
she's
Yeah, that
she,
may
you
be
know,
that might be another reason Anna was raised first because of her ultimate. Like, I think they are trying to rebalance what Sombra is supposed to do with her ultimate, because Anna's is obviously like having huge impact on every hero in the game.
True, true. Very true. Sombra, like, sorry, not Sombra. Anna, like, changed the whole meta completely.
Anna, I'm main support, and Anna is by far one of my favorite support characters because she fits the role that I wanted exactly. She gives that aspect of damage, but has such an overwhelming impact on your team. I mean, her healing is just outrageous, but it takes skill obviously to shoot who you need to shoot when you need to shoot them. But her ultimate on so many different characters is just so ridiculously overpowered, and I just absolutely love it. And maybe Sombra. Sombra has deep ties in with Anna, and I don't know exactly where the connection is there, but she's very interested in
I
Anna.
don't know, like, maybe I missed something, it's possible, but I don't know why people like think that Sombra has like some direct connection to Anna. She has like a
Not
fire.
direct, more like an indirect connection, more like a
Yeah, she
lightning
she she
towards.
has she has like the information about Anna that like we are not supposed to have. No one is supposed to have. Like, it's not like she have a connection. It's more like she have the information.
Well,
Yeah, true.
the if you look at the lore, um, Reaper is working with Sombra, and we know that for a fact. And and Reaper's whole agenda is to kill all the members of Overwatch. So maybe Sombra is the one who is tracking all the members of Overwatch for Reaper, so Reaper can find him, and that's the reason why Anna was so
Yeah,
on on.
or maybe Sombra is just trying to use Reaper and like his brute force. Maybe she likes not trying to feed up Reaper's agenda, but trying like to use him because she cannot do what he can. Because I don't think Sombra fits that profile of someone who is helping like some psychopath serial killer. Like, it doesn't seem right for her.
Well, I just think it's a really weird connection that both Reaper, and this is all speculation, of course, but I just think it's really weird that the deepest connection that Reaper has with anybody else in the lore at this moment is Sombra. And they both share the same type of skull. But I'm not saying that they
Well,
both work for Talon.
yeah,
But what I am saying is that the connection between Reaper and Sombra, the darkness of their character, the skulls that they wear or they're associated with, I just find that very odd.
if you look at Reaper as a character, like after the incidents, you know that he is not the type of like of person that